When I think of Nanny, I think of a beautiful young woman who, no matter what I do, will vote for me.
One of my favorite memories with you, Nanny, is the Christmas where we set up the Christmas tree with the rotating spinner without you knowing. And we had to get you to come in and out of the room like 6 times to see the spinning Christmas tree. And we were like, yeah, like the world keeps on spinning, rocking around the Christmas tree, and like all this stuff to do with spinning, and it took you forever to get it. Oh, I love you, Nanny.
One of my favorite things about Nanny is probably how, I guess, funny she is. Like, she'll make a joke out of something she said, and then it'll end up making all of us laugh. Like, for example, I remember a few years back, I think I may have been Christmas shopping or birthday shopping, and we had just gotten out of Target or some store, and we're in the parking lot spending minutes upon minutes looking for a car, and when we finally find it, she goes, "Making memories." And that was just one of my most fond memories of Nanny.
One of my favorite memories with you was when we evacuated for the hurricanes and we got to go to Tennessee to visit your family with you, and took the whole trip up and got to see where you grew up and your school and the stores and the covered bridge. And I remember bickering with Brandon nonstop, and your solution was to separate us with a chainsaw, and it was the craziest thing. But you always have a solution. You always come up with duct tape or WD-40 to fix it. So we appreciate you and love you so much, Nanny.
For some reason, she was babysitting us here at our house, and Mom and Dad were out of town, I guess, some thing, and anyway, I woke up one morning and had a Honey Nut Cheerios bowl and got up to play with the boys. I wasn't finished. I had eaten all my Cheerios, but I left my milk in my bowl there, and Nanny did something. Nanny comes up behind me after I had left the table and was wrestling with Micah on the ground. She grabs the bowl and she rinses it out and puts it in the dishwasher, and I was gonna drink the milk, so I was like, "Nanny, where'd my bowl go?" She says, I put it in the washer, and so I was like, I was gonna drink the milk, and she was like, "Oh, okay." So she takes out a fresh bowl and a fresh jug of milk, pours me the milk in the bowl, then takes some sugar to add the flavor of the Honey Nut Cheerios, pours some sugar in the milk, stirs it around, and she goes, "There's your milk." So yeah, that's one of the memories that comes to mind when I think of Nanny.
You've always been one to protect me, even since I was a young kid. Whether it be from reading books to me at night just to scare away the mean monsters, or to giving me all your own kitchen utensils as drumsticks to hit your stools, even though all I was trying to do was obliterate the spanking spoons.
So one of my favorite things to do with Nanny is all the Elvis Monopoly, Yahtzee, Farkle card games we play with her. I mean, not only is it fun to like play the games with her, but all the smack talk that goes around the table. No matter who wins those games, we're all bound to have some fun.
One of my favorite memories with Nanny is probably when I was like probably 6 or 7. Becca and I had gone over to spend the night because Mom and Dad were on a trip. And I remember we spent the night, and I woke up in the morning and I was kind of in a grumpy mood. And I was sitting on the couch, and Nanny was walking out with Becca, and she goes, "Hey Rach, Becca and I are going to go wash our faces. If you want to come, it'll help you feel better." And I remember responding with, "Why? Why do I need to feel better? I'm not sick." And I remember Nanny loved that and laughed and laughed and laughed, and I did not get it. And now I get it, but I mean, it just goes to show Nanny can laugh at anything.
So one of my favorite things about Nanny is her humor. Like when she'll say something just to blend in with everybody else's conversations.
So when I think of Nanny, a few memories come to mind. One is all those times that she was in Five Guys, cutting a rug, to any 50s music, 60s music that none of us knew what it was, but she seemed to know. She seemed to know it like it came out yesterday. So yeah, that was always kind of funny.
I love how every time you laugh, it's always like, oh.
One of my favorite things to do with Nanny Bo is go to Cracker Barrel, and why I like to do that is because we get to eat with her.
We all agree that Nanny knows best, and we've all fought that our whole life, but now we all know it's true. I'm not one that's very fond of hugs, but I'll always hug you.
Pass the salt. It's just so rich. Did I lock my car? Put some socks on, these floors are cold. Remember, Nanny knows best. Are y'all slamming doors out there? If you want some dessert, I have some Oreos in the freezer. Oh, bless her heart. I think it needs a little more sugar, don't you? Making memories.
Happy birthday, Nanny.
Happy birthday, Nanny. Miss you.
Happy birthday, Nanny.
Happy birthday, Nanny.
Happy birthday, Nanny.
Happy birthday, Nanny.
Happy birthday, Nanny. Happy birthday, Nanny.